stage, Mike Mantzouris.
Wow, thank you. That was a nice applause. I appreciate it. So I'm just wondering, is anybody here Jewish? Thank you. So my name's Mike Mantzouris, and the word Tsuris in Yiddish means trouble. So technically, my name is Mike Mantrouble. So how on earth did a guy with the name Mike Mantrouble ever marry a Jewish girl from Brooklyn? Turns out Jewish girls like bad boys. So ever since I became Jewish, I know that was not that funny. Bad boys, come on. So ever since I became Jewish, I know that I was born to be Jewish because I'm low maintenance. But my wife says I don't do any maintenance at all. I was born to be Jewish because that yarmulke, it just fits my bald spot perfectly. It's easy to be Jewish. It's like shooting gefilte fish in a barrel. Jewish women are known to be the decision makers of the family. But when I converted, I made the decision to convert. And that is the last decision I have ever made. Jewish women are known to be outspoken, but my wife never opens her mouth. In the bedroom, you know where I was going. My wife says no one loves her like the dog, and why can't I be more like the dog? So I peed on the carpet. Then I humped her mother's leg. My mother-in-law, God rest her soul, she's here tonight. Okay. My mother-in-law recently had a very painful, very serious surgery. It was something about her neck. I wasn't listening. She was in a lot of pain after the surgery. For 9 straight days, she complained of pain. But I knew she was better when her complaining went back to normal. I can't see who you are, but I love it. It was a quick transition. She went from complaining about her neck straight to complaining about Donald Trump. Seriously though, I don't wish that pain on anybody. The pain of hearing about her politics. My mother-in-law loves a fine wine. Like, this mandel bread is too sweet. I wanted a babka. I don't know why she bends over to talk like that. My son-in-law is an asshole. My mother-in-law loves Florida, obviously. Everything's old in Florida, even the alligators are old. So I saw these 2 alligators, and they were trying to make love, but they were doing it all wrong. Is that a reptile dysfunction? So my dad's here, and he just turned 88 years old. So he's 88, and that means we don't have much time until his next doctor's appointment. My dad has a doctor for every body part, and including one, and this is true, for his toenails. I finally figured out why my dad reads the obituaries. He sees people he went to high school with, and he says, "I beat you." Who sucks at math now? We moved up here from Brooklyn when we had our 3rd kid. The condo got a little too small for us, so basically we had this unexpected little bundle of joy that forced us out of our home. Then, when the kids got a little bigger, I took them to an arcade. There was a sign on the door that said, "No unattended children." I thought the sign said, "No unintended children." So I had to leave my youngest outside. "I'm sorry, honey, I don't make the rules. This nice homeless man will watch you for an hour." We moved up here from Brooklyn when we had our third kid because we didn't have a plan B. I didn't even know what plan B was. Anyway. Messed that one up, huh? So, who here grew up with music from the 80s and 90s? Can you believe that music from the 80s and 90s is old now? I don't know what happened. A lot's changed in the world, but I do know that our kids can't listen to our music because they can't relate to it. But if we could modernize our band and song names, maybe our kids can listen. Take Motley Crue's anthem for teenage rebellion, "Smoking in the Boys' Room." For our kids to relate to it, we'd have to call it "Vaping in the Boys' Room." Or, better yet, "Vaping in the Gender-Neutral Room." Kate Bush's "Running Up That Hill," for our kids to relate, we'd have to call it "Running Up That Bill." And my favorite, "I got my mind set on them." Promise no more singing. Some bands have modernized their names to be political so that our kids can listen. We have Defund the Police, Black Sabbath, Lives Matter. We've got some just for Trump, Huey Lewis and the Fake News, Cancel Culture Club, Foreigner. Well, Foreigner stays the same, except now we hate them. And in charge of deportations, Vanilla Ice. The kids are chanting "Ice Ice Baby" all the time now. So we have some bands that have been modernized so that men can relate to them as they start to have kids. First, it's Minnie Van Halen. Then the Cars become the Sports Cars. Summer of '69 becomes Summer of Maybe on Your Birthday. If I'm drunk. Then, a little later, Getting Jiggly with It. And finally, you're not going to like this one, Def Leppard. Guys, if you couldn't hear that one, ask your wife to repeat it back to you. Just heard that. So, and we got some songs for ladies that we've modernized the songs for them as they start to have kids. First, it's Girls Just Want to Have Fundraisers. Then, Our Lips Are Sealed becomes Our Lips Are Filled. Baby Got Back Pain. And finally, Unless You Make It to the Hairdresser Every 4 weeks, Blondie becomes Salt and Pepper. Did I push it real good? Thank you very much. I hope you can't get that song out of your head tonight. You guys are awesome. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being a good sport.
One more time, Mike